Hello everyone. This video is part of a series where we are developing a microservices-based social media application. We are using NodeJS for our back-end services and React for our front-end. And our main goal here is to learn the microservices patterns. Here is an overview of our current task and the tasks in the near future. Now there is much more to this. This is just a brief overview of what we will work on next, but there is of course a lot more yet to come. In this second diagram, I provide a more detailed breakdown of each task, and if you want you can pause the video and have a look at it by yourself and then continue the video once you're done. We also use the Jira Board or a Jira Board to track the progress of our tasks, so you may see me coming here more often in the future as we implement the tasks a little bit faster. So in the previous video, we have implemented the test regarding not saving an account verification document if the provided token is invalid. And in this video, what I would like to do is implement a new functionality which is related to not allowing or not saving two identical tokens, right? So here, what I would like to do is that I would, or it should ensure the uniqueness of the email verification token. And this is going to be an async function. And here, how do I test that? So I thought a little bit about this, and well, it's quite straightforward. So the idea here is that I will create an email verification token, like so. It's going to generate account verification token, or maybe I could even rename this. Let's refactor this to generate email verification token, like so. Okay, I think that the things should be refactored here as well. So generate email verification token, and then I also need to generate a new user, right? Because we need to ensure that the user is in our database. So await user.create, and I will have an email of test@test.com and a password of valid123, right? Now I can await the account verification to create a new instance or a new document with my user ID being our new user ._ID and our email verification token, right? So this I create the first document in my account verification collection. Now, if I create a second document, like so, then what I would like to see is that the token that is stored in this second document is different than the token that is stored in this first document. And in order to do so, I need to store the result of this create function somewhere else. So here I will call this second account verification, for example. And this is going to be equal to the result of this account verification.create. And what I would expect the second account verification.email verification token .not to equal email verification token, right? So if the email verification token is the same, if I pass the same email verification token, the account verification model should be smart enough to recognize that and to update the value of the email verification token to a new unique value. So here I will start my test watcher. Give it a couple of seconds. This test is going to fail, I can already tell you. So it's going to say that it does not expect this value, but it's actually receiving this value. So I need to come back to my models/account verification, and here I need to add a new pre-save hook, right? So we already have one pre-save hook here. We will add another pre-save hook. And it's okay to keep this independent, and I prefer to do so rather than writing everything in one single function. I prefer to keep them independent and atomic according to their responsibility. So here I'll say enforce token uniqueness, and it receives the account verification. So now I will find, right? So here I'll say let existing account verification is equal to await account verification dot find one, and now here I will pass the condition, and that's going to be according to our email verification token, and this is going to be the email verification token value that I receive via this argument. Now, while there is an existing account verification, so maybe here I can call this even better. Let me just rename it a little bit, email verification token. Or no, actually this is a collection, so while there is an existing account verification document, maybe something like this, let existing account verification document. While there is a document, then I will simply regenerate my new email verification token. So I'll say this.email verification is generate email verification token, and then I will update the existing account verification document with an await similar to what is here, right? So I will try to find again the account verification with the token that is being generated. Here I can delete. So what this small function is doing, it is actually ensuring that if I pass an email verification token that is already registered in my database, what I will do is I will simply change the value of the email verification token to a new email verification token. Right, so let me save this file and let's see what is going to happen to our tests. Exactly, now our tests are passing. Just out of curiosity, let's console log the document that is coming back here. And let's console log the email verification token here, and the second account verification dot email verification token, like so that we can compare the two of them on the console here. So as you can see, I am generating a new token, so it's not the case that I'm generating null or undefined or anything, and these two tokens here are very different, right? So I don't need the console.log here. I can erase this, and in my account verification schema pre-save hook, I will ensure that I'm generating a new token every time that we generate, or every time that the token is duplicated in the database. Now you may be wondering, oh, okay, that is not a very good approach, right? It may be the case that this will grow a lot. Maybe we have a lot of users trying to register, and we will have a lot of account verification documents in our collection. And you may be saying, well, this may start to slow down our system once we have a lot of entities, and the generation here may start, or it may be harder to generate unique tokens. Well, this is really a birthday problem. I don't know if you came across this, but I did a bit of research, and I can actually try to find this in Wikipedia, because they have a very nice summary here. Let's say birthday problem, I think, is something like this, right? And let me see if I find I don't remember exactly. I think it's in this. That's the length of our hexadecimal string, right? So if I have a string of length 64, then the number of hashed elements such that the probability of at least one hash collision is greater or equal than some probability p. As you can see, I need to have a number of 10 to the power of 29 here, so that there is a probability of at least one hash collection of 10 to the minus 18. Now, well, 10 to the power of 29, this is definitely way more than the number of humans in the planet. So even if we had a lot of users trying to sign up to our application, this would still be fair enough or robust enough not to slow down our system. Now, what may happen as well is that users may try to register a lot of emails, right? So even a single user may try to hack into our system and may try to send a lot of requests to generate a lot of emails, fake emails that we would still send or that we would still save in the database. Now, this is a second concern. This is not directly related to our collision probability here, because there are ways to prevent that, right? So we can ensure that there is a maximum number of accounts that a certain IP or that a certain computer can register. I mean, we can try to address this problem in other ways other than increasing the length of the string. And we will also add in the future some kind of countdown, so a timer for the user to verify the email with the link that was provided. So if the user does not verify, let's say within a day, then we will invalidate the link and the user will have to request another email to validate the email address, right? So there are workarounds this problem. This is an issue that, yeah, could happen, but we are definitely reducing the probability here quite a bit by having a string of length 64. So I think this is good enough for our purposes, and that's why I'm not very concerned about performance issues here. So I will save my file again. I removed the console.log and all the tests should still be passing. Exactly. So that's it for this video. And in the next video, we will come back to our user sign-up route and we will start working with the functionality of adding or creating the account verification token on sign-up. So if you're interested in receiving the updates from the videos I upload here in the channel, then make sure to subscribe to it. I have a lot of ideas coming up. So if you subscribe, you will get a notification every time I upload a new video. And also, if you want to address a specific topic, if you want me to create a standalone video or a series, a little playlist, or maybe a more extensive course on a topic that is of your interest, write it down in the comments and I will take into consideration when deciding which videos and which series to do next, right? And you may have noticed already, I hope you did, that I always put a link to the GitHub repository and to the specific Git commit of each video. So if you have problems with the implementation, then you can have a look directly at the commit and see the changes that were implemented during the videos. Now there is a small, or there may be small variations in the code when compared to the videos, because I always run the prettier command and also linting command, so maybe I do a small modification here and there, but the core is going to be roughly the same. And you can always use the code from the commit if you have any conflicts or doubts. All the history is in GitHub, and I ensure that the code is passing because it's passing here just before I upload the code or I push the code to the remote repository. So thank you for your time and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.